Hey, I'm Rob from JestaThaRogue.com. I'm going to show you how to play Rolling Realms and Rolling Realms Redux. This is a game for 2 to 6 players with separate games in both versions for solo play I won't be covering in this video. Plays in about 30 minutes, it's designed by Jamie Stegmaier and published by Stonemaier Games. You will play a roll and write game over 3 rounds, visiting 9 different realms based on board games you may have heard of to gain stars. The player that gains the most stars is the winner. So why not scroll and write a lovely comment down below and also be a star and hit subscribe. On to setup. Give each player a set of cards that will have the same colour on the back. These will be all the realm cards you have in your collection from Rolling Realms Redux and any mini expansions you purchased. Players will also have a resource card and a score card that stays face up, a dry erase marker and an erase pad. The game is played over 3 rounds, each of 9 turns. One player shuffles their realm cards and reveals 3. The other players search through their cards to find the same 3 realms. Each of these realms has the rules on the card, so make time now to make sure each player fully understands how these 3 realms work. The Rolling Realms rulebook has a slight more in-depth look at the realms within that box. Rolling Realms Redux comes with a compendium that gives you in-depth information on all the currently available realms. This compendium is also available digitally if you don't have the physical version, and also the Board Game Geek forums are a really useful tool if you need additional rules on how some of these realms work. Once explained, one player rolls the 2 dice and says the numbers out loud. Players write the numbers on the scorecard from left to right, top to bottom as a reminder, but also to track the number of turns this round. Then players activate realms by placing a die on 2 different realms in their play area. As all the realms are very different, the term place a die is used to assign one of your numbers to one of your realms. It's not always as easy as just writing a number in a box. For example, if the player adds a 6 to the Between Two Cities realm, they simply write the number in an empty box. But if they add the 4 to the Viticulture realm, they do this by outlining the number 4 grapes. When placing a die, such as filling in the 4 on Viticulture, will allow a player to gain a resource. When gaining resources, circle them off on the resource card. As this player gained a heart, they will circle a heart on their resource card. When spending a resource, it is crossed out. On the Scythe realm, the bottom row shows a resource with a minus sign. This means you need to spend a resource to place a die on that space. For example, this player can cross out a heart on their resource card to use a 5 or 3 on the bottom row of the Scythe realm. As the most of each resource you can gain in a round is 12, as shown on the resource card, you need to cross them off when spending them rather than rubbing them out. When gaining a star, fill in a star on the bottom of the relevant realm. The resource card also shows several benefits you can gain by spending resources at any time on your turn, as many times as you want, as long as you have enough resource and they only affect you. So with this you could place a die, gain resources, spend those resources to affect your other die, then place that second die. Let's look at those benefits. 2 pumpkins. Adjust the value of a die by plus or minus 1. The value can't be outside 1 and 6, and 1 doesn't wrap round to 6. Remember, this only affects you and doesn't physically change the number on the die. 3 pumpkins. You may adjust the die plus or minus 1 as before, and you may use it on a realm you activated already this turn. 2 hearts. If a pair is rolled, gain a 3rd die of that value. So if 2 4s are rolled, you could spend 2 hearts to gain a 3rd 4, but you can only place 1 number per realm. 3 hearts. Gain a die of the value on the rolled die this turn. Again, only 1 die per realm. If a realm or benefit like this refers to a rolled die, it must be the physically rolled die, and it must also be the value on that rolled die. It can't be changed. 2 coins. If the total is 7, gain a 3rd die of one of the values rolled. Again, only 1 die per realm. X coins. Gain a die of the value spent. For example, spend 4 coins to gain a 4. Again, only 1 die per realm. Additional dice gained with hearts and coins can be manipulated with pumpkins. So this means you can spend 3 coins to gain a 3, then spend 3 pumpkins to turn it into a 4, and place it in a realm that you've already activated this turn. On the rare occasion you can't place a rolled dice, you can gain 1 resource of any type instead. You can always choose not to place a die, but then you won't gain a resource. Once everyone has placed their die, another player rolls the 2 dice and you start turn 2. After 9 turns, the round ends. Players write down the number of stars they gained in the round, 1 box of the star card, plus 0.1 points for each unspent resource they gained. Be sure to include any end of round scoring bonuses from your realm. Erase everything on the realms, the resource card, and everything but the score on the scorecards. Put the played realms aside. One player chooses another 3 at random and everybody else finds those 3 from their own deck, and you play a new round. After 3 rounds, the player with the most stars wins. The first tiebreaker is the player that had the highest score in round 3, then the player that had the highest score in round 2. And that's how you play the multiplayer version of both Rolling Realms and Rolling Realms Redux. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when a new video goes live. You can follow me on Insta, Twitch and YouTube at JestaThaRogue and find the blog at JestaThaRogue.com. I've been Rob aka JestaThaRogue. I'll see you soon.